Hello everyone, this is grade 2, module 7, lesson 9 homework. So the directions for this first part say, draw coins to show another way to make the same total. So when we do this, there's going to be multiple answers for these. So the one that I have might not necessarily be the one that you're going to put down for it, but that's okay, as long as we try to get the total value of the coins that's listed. So for number 1, it says 25 cents. And we see that there's 1 dime and 3 nickels. So the dime is worth 10, and each nickel is worth 5. So 10, 15, 20, 25. Well, I know an easy one. I know a quarter is worth 25. So that's one way that I could make it. And again, that there's multiple other ways to do this. Down below, let's take a look at 2, and it says 40 cents, and I see I have 4 dimes. So 10, 20, 30, 40. Well, I know that I can start with my big coin of 25. I'm going to do a 5 to get me to the 30, and then a 10 to get me to 40 cents. So I have the quarter, a nickel, and a dime. And I'll even write in the Q up here for my quarter. That just keeps me thinking about the names of the coins, not always the value. So the quarter is 25 for that case. So here we have 60 cents. And we have a quarter, so 25 and 25 is 50. And 10 gives us 60 cents. So that's the least number of coins to get me that. I know that I can still do a 25 and a 25, so 2 quarters. That'll get me to 50. And then instead of doing a dime for 10 cents, we'll just do 2 nickels. So now I have 25 and 25 is 50, plus the nickel is 55, and another nickel is 60. And again, there's multiple ways to do this. I could have done 60 cents, meaning 10 dimes. That's another way I could have done that. So for the 80 cents, I have 3 quarters. So 25, 50, 75, and then a nickel to get me to 80. Again, I'm going to do some quarters for this to get me as high as I can. I can't go up to 75 because then there's only a nickel there unless I wanted to do some pennies with it. But if I get to 50, 60, 70, 80. So I did 2 quarters to get me to 50 cents and then 3 dimes to get me to my 80 cents. Let's take a look over on page 2. And again, for any of these on page 1, you could have had different ways to make that number. The big thing we want to take away here is we're trying to make equivalents of those coin amounts. So let's go now. And on page 2, we have some word problems. And we'll look at, we'll say 5 and 6. And it says, Samantha has 67 cents in her pocket. Write 2 coin combinations she could have that will equal the same amount. So we're getting a little more difficult in terms of the value. They're not on the 5, so I know I'm going to need some pennies here. And I want 67 cents. And I got to have 2 ways to do it. I always go directly to the quarters if I can. So that's 50 cents with 2 quarters. A dime gives me 60. A nickel, and I see I didn't do something there for my dime. I want to make sure I get my values written in. And a nickel there, so now I'm at 50, 60, 65, and I need 2 pennies. So there's 67 right there. My second combination, I'm still going to do my quarters to get me to 50. But instead of doing a dime here, I know that 2 nickels will equal my dime. So I have 50, 55, 60, 65 with another nickel, 66, 67 with my 2 pennies. So 2 quarters, 3 nickels, and 2 pennies. Now, down below, for 6, they're not going to give me the value. I have to figure it out first. So the store clerk gave Jeremy 2 quarters, 3 nickels, and 4 pennies. Write 2 other coin combinations that equal that amount. So the first thing I have to do is figure out how much he has. So 2 quarters, 3 nickels, and 4 pennies. So I know that this is 50, and the 5, 10, 15 with my nickels. So together those are 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. So I'm looking for 69 cents. So there's a couple different options I could do. Obviously I could do 69 pennies, but that's going to take me forever. So I'm going to do a quarter, and I'll do a second quarter to get me to 50 cents, just like we have here. And I'm going to put these 2 together. The 2 nickels will give me a dime. And then, so this is 25, 50, 60. A nickel will give me 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. So that's one way to do it. Another way to do it is I have 25 here, and I'm going to count by tens now. So 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, and then I know I got to go to 69, so I can't put a nickel down because that'll get me to 70. So I'm at 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. And we see we have a different combination with 1 quarter, 4 dimes, and 4 pennies. So down for 7, just to help you out, if Chelsea has 10 dimes, we need to figure out how much total she has, and that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $1. So she has 100 cents or $1. So you'll have to come up with 2 other coin combinations, meaning we're not looking at the $1, we're looking at the 100 cents. And remember, 100 cents is equivalent to $1 bill. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching, and good luck on the rest of your homework.